won't do my purpose to please you, cater to your every need. You and me ain't never gonna get old. This is how it goes. Baby, come on over, maybe we could talk it over. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. You've never seen a love like this. I don't really care about what people say. As long as I got you, girl, we gon' be okay. I'm good as long as you are, you are, you are. I'm good as long as you are. As long as you are, you are, you are. As long as you are. Oh, 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 oh,
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, before I call our music critic to give us her opinion, I just reading up on the biography of Kobe, 15-year-old American hip-hop and R&B recording artist from Brooklyn. Just 15 years old, taught himself how to play the piano, the drums, and the guitar, reads and writes his own music, writes professionally. His passion for music began at the age of 12. He draws his musical inspiration, it says, from his life's experiences. Now, can you imagine? That's at 15. Wow, imagine all the experiences he's going to have as he grows older. And he does performing in various New York City venues. Okay, just thought I'd share that with you. What do you think, Elisa?
I love it.
Very, very soft, very mellow. You know,
that's the type of music I really like, and you can hear it in the music and in the lyrics. That's his passion, and it's for him to be 15 to come up with stuff like this. It's just incredible, and that's what music is all about.
It truly is. You know, I mean, many of our musicians, you know, were self-taught. Okay. They picked it up on their own. They taught themselves. Usually they start on the guitar. Then they teach themselves other instruments. I know my sister has a son who is going for his MFA at UCLA. He wants to write religious music. He is an Orthodox Jew. And he teaches undergraduate music. And he loves the fact that his students say, Mr. K, you're okay, you're cool, okay? And he's only 27 years old, but he has a passion for this, and this is what he's going to do. And eventually chances are he'll probably get a professorship at UCLA. That's the way it's going to look once he gets his MFA and his PhD. But, I mean, when you get somebody like this kid, Kobe, who can pick it up like this, and he's getting valuable life experience here. I mean, you can't put a price. Gift. You can't put a price on this. Gift. That's right. You can't put a price on this.
That's what I like about music: the fact that you can express yourself and be who you want to be, and it's just a feeling. I mean, it's. You can literally get lost in the music.
I mean, at least speaking for myself, I mean, I totally agree. I mean, I've always said that music connects us to memories from our life and experiences in the past. And if you hear the right song or a song from that certain time frame or era, it just takes you right back there. You know, you close your eyes. I mean, and if you're 40 years old, all of a sudden you close your eyes and you're 20 again and you're out on a date with that special somebody. Or you're 16 years old and you're sitting on the bench trying to make a play for your first real girlfriend, you know, or you're just goofing around with your friends. I mean, it's terrific. It really is.
I'm actually working on 2 pieces right now. I've been working on a video of memory of my dad, of his music, and I'm also working on something for myself for November. And there are certain songs that that I just can relate to when it comes to my life, and it's just a story, and that's what music is. It's a story.
Well,
my friend, I have a friend who I grew up with my whole life. Her father-in-law is Neil Sedaka. So I mean, look at all his music, him and Paul Anka and all your era. Let me tell you something. That was music.
yes, it was. And it's funny because while my parents enjoyed, the coming of the Beatles and rock and roll. I mean, my father-in-law, his music was more the big bands, and before, which my
So was
parents
my
loved.
father-in-law.
What?
So was my father-in-law.
Yeah.
I mean, my
Now,
father-in-law and my mother-in-law were, if they were alive today, they'd be 80 and 70 something. So they grew up with big band stuff.
my
father was doo-wop.
my father and mother loved big bands. Don't get me wrong, but they didn't put down the supposed rock and roll as many people did and call it devil music. I mean, down south, the Southern Baptists. Oh my goodness. They picketed radio stations, wouldn't allow Elvis's music to be played,
I remember hearing about that, sure.
When he was first on Ed Sullivan, okay, they only showed him on the camera from the chest up because they didn't want to show any of his gyrations on stage. And the Rolling Stones, when they sang their song Satisfaction, Ed Sullivan wanted them to change a couple of the words because it was too suggestive. Mick Jagger yesed them to death and then sang what he wanted. And they were banned on the Ed Sullivan Show from then on. He introduced them to New York as he did almost every new music group, but he never forgave them for that. And,
I mean, music has a history and a story within itself. And if you're really passionate enough for music, you would understand
it's
the history and the lessons and just the story behind it.
The music is an art form, just like writing is an art form. And when you write, they tell you you write about what you know, and it's usually your own experiences because that's what you know best. So the same thing with music. When you're writing music and the words, the lyrics tell a story, you're writing about something you know about. It's not like you have to do research on it.
Right. It's creativity. Look at all the writings that I was doing in the past year. I mean, it's something that just, if something comes to me, I write it down. And once I start writing, there's no end. And I put it all together within 10, 15 minutes. I have this creation. And it's just truth, it's some of it, sometimes I go fantasy, but I turn fantasy into reality. I want the person who's reading it to feel that it's a life experience. It's not made up.
Well, that's it. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. You can make it anything you want.
Exactly. And that's music.
We got the Rev back. He was in a meeting, but he's back now.
Glory be, glory, hallelujah.
Oh, I
what are you guys talking
add,
about? What did I miss?
I have to add, by the way, that I did contact Chad, and I must apologize to him on the air. They're on vacation this week. You're going next week. I know.
I could have told you that. They're in Disney.
I forgot all about it. And he did manage to text me back saying he's on vacation. So, Chad, I know you're not listening, but if you do decide to have a listen to the show afterwards, hope you're having a great time with your wife and the kids and your folks. And make sure you don't overdo it too much because Elisa and Sam are coming down, Sammy, next week. So
that's right, a week from today.
That's right.
All right. So while I was in my important,
what I was talking about with our music intern and critic, I read the biography on Kobe.
Yeah.
He's 15 years old.
Really?
Yes, he's 15 years old. He writes and his own music and lyrics. He's been doing it since he's 12. He performs in clubs across Manhattan, New York City. He draws his experiences from his life. And as I said to Elisa, that's why she started talking about life's experiences. I said at 15, how many experiences, listen to how great his music is. And one can only imagine what his experiences he's going to draw from when he's a little bit older. Because she was talking about herself and her writing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't hear the song.
It was just very mellow. It was a very mellow song. I suggest you listen to it when we're off the air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think our loyal listeners would want to listen again.
Okay.
Although anything is better than listening to us.
Sometimes. Anyway, the music. So we had two good songs. We liked both. That's not bad.
Thumbs up on both. Thumbs up on both.
I have 2 thumbs up on both.
That's even better.
All right. You want to try one more?
Absolutely. 3 is a charm.
Okay, wait a second. I don't know how to search him on this thing. It's not that way. This is a new. I don't know how many songs he's released. This is a song by the gentleman name of. I shouldn't say gentleman. By Steve, Steeff, Steve, from Netherlands. The name of the song is All Night Long. Love All Night, not All Night Long. Love All Night. Here's Steve.
Me, we can love all night, love all night, love all night. You can trust me, we can love all night, love all night, love all night. You can trust me, we can love all night, love all night, love all night. You can trust me, we can love all night, love all night, love all night. Oh, you're my natural high. Nah, baby, no, I can't get enough. Where have you been all my life? Let me see, I've been looking high and low. You're the gleam in my eye. Keep doing what you do, cause it feels alright. Of all the chicks on the side, you're the only one I really want by mine. Why don't you come up to the dance floor?
Okay. Sorry.
Wanna see you grind it, baby, get low. Bring me sexy back, you know I love that. I wanna touch your skin, I can't get enough. I just wanna love it when you give that. Get perfection where you need that. Why don't you go with the flow? I just wanna give you more. You might be hurt, but you love to flow. I see you staring cause you want to know if I'm the same like the other guys. You can trust me.